Whoa, wait a minute. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are playing a free concert for Obama volunteers? Well, considering the lyrics that the RHCP have recorded over the years, this should be something the Obama administration should be totally frowning on. Hey, did Obama ever give Bill Maher's campaign contribution back?
I think what's happening. Propaganda.
Rush Limbaugh gets punished for accurately describing a woman with one word: slut. He was talking about a woman who is so promiscuous that she felt the need to have the government subsidize the devices of her sexual lifestyle. Slut's an ugly word. It's not a word I care to use, but he wasn't lying about her. That's the thing. The sad irony is, the Red Hot Chili Peppers have made a career with writing lyrics that totally objectify women. You can search their lyrics and see that the Red Hot Chili Peppers have pretty distasteful lyrics concerning women. Lyrics like Special Secret Song Inside, also known as Party on Your Sex Rap, Catholic Schoolgirls Rule, Black Eyed Blonde, Stone Cold Bush. I'm sure there's others, but I stopped listening to them after Mother's Milk. The Uplift Mofo Party Plan and everything they did before that was my favorite. But I look back on where they were coming from and I'm like, dang, I'm sorry I ever sang along to that crap. Not the music was banging, and the way the words went over the music was slamming, but the content of the lyrics is just ugly, like a bad case of gout. And any females who ever heard me singing those songs out loud back in the day, I really am sorry. Because there really ain't no way to sing about women. But the Red Hot Chili Peppers are free to sing about whatever they want. I'd never try to deny anybody that, but I also have the right to say I ain't feeling that. What's even worse is that people who listen to what was once called alternative music accuse Republicans of being the ones who try to censor music with such profane lyrical content. They think the big oppressors are the Republicans. Wrong. Who are you people talking about? You talking about the PMRC? You mean that organization that was headed by Tipper Gore? Y'all know that Tipper Gore is a liberal Democrat, right? Or maybe you don't. Anybody who knows of the PMRC will rightfully associate it with Tipper Gore. So why do Republicans get blamed for trying to censor art? It is true that there were Republicans involved with the PMRC, which is really disappointing. But chances are they don't come to mind because they're not the key figures of it. The liberal Democrat Tipper Gore is, yet it's Republicans who get blamed for censorship. No real conservative Republican would tell the government to come in and censor someone's material or place them on the bottom of shelves or keep them out of plain sight. We may refrain from buying the material ourselves. We may let others know that we wouldn't recommend such material. We may boycott stores that sell the material and keep them in plain sight, but we will not tell the government to come in and censor it or keep it out of sight, and any Republican that would ain't really getting what it is to be a Republican. The free market should have the final say. And for the most part, people don't think it's cool for there to be smutty material for minors to be able to see. We don't need the government to make a business stock their shelves in a respectable manner. When sales start dropping, they'll get the message. But wait a tick. There's entertainers who have said and done far worse than that, and they still get rewarded with endorsement deals. So I guess that's really not a good point. But the burden shouldn't be on me to make a good point. How about the burden be on the people to not be so grossly selective about who they're gonna punish for their words? Liberals use the most chauvinistic, profane, misogynistic, violent, and objectifying lyrics and visuals, yet that's okay. You give these people money to perpetuate a career of doing these things, but Rush Limbaugh says one word accurately describing someone and he has to be destroyed? Now, back to the RHCP, who I suppose likes to think of themselves as subscribers to the ideals of anarchy, yet totally contradict themselves by playing a concert for volunteers of Obama, who is pushing for more and more government. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are really confused, but that's liberals for you. All these bands have tried to portray themselves as the opposition to the American government or against authority, from Rage Against the Machine to System of a Down to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, while supporting bigger government. The Red Hot Chili Peppers never really marketed themselves as a political band while trying to have a presence in the political arena. For example, Anthony Kiedis making an appearance in that nauseating Pledge to Obama video.
I pledge to be a servant to our president.
Pledging to a president? I wouldn't even pledge allegiance to Herman Cain. What the hell is wrong with you people? These people don't even know that they've completely sold out. They support the things they've always hated. More government. Oh wait, They'll support more government as long as the government takes our taxes to pay for the things their audience wants. That way their entitlement-minded audience sees them as cool and therefore will continue to buy their products. These entertainers think that the government's job is to provide for people. The notion never seems to cross their mind that you can't be dependent on someone without allowing them to control you. These mans are the ones who totally sold out as they support the rise of bigger government. They claim to hate the government, yet support more of it. I'm Alfonso Rachel with ZoNation, where I'd play a concert for volunteers of a president too. I don't think that's a bad thing, but it's gotta be for a president who is more consistent with conservative ideas, and those ideas are for limited government. Because after all, I thought that that was at the root of rock and roll. And if this is what rock and roll has become, then I guess we can plan the funeral, because it looks like rock and roll really is dead. Wrong?